Okay, how to access elements from HTML to JavaScript. How to access element from HTML to JavaScript. There are multiple things we already followed. The one is access elements by name, and the second one, access elements by class name, and one more is access elements by ID. So these are the three things we already discussed. Yes, correct, Manasa. One is access elements from HTML to JavaScript, access elements by name, access elements by class name, access elements by ID. So how to access elements by name? We already know that document dot get elements by class tag name. The name of the tag we should mention, and you need to mention index of the array. And one more is document dot get elements by class name. Second is document dot get elements by class name, and here should be mentioned with the class name and index as usual. And the third one, document dot get element by ID, and ID name we need to mention, ID name. So this is the way actually. The first one is this one, cut one, and I'm just pasting here. And second one, cut it, put it here, and the third one, this one, put it here. And these are the three things yesterday we already discussed. And there is a one more concept called inner HTML. We already discussed inner HTML, how to work with the inner HTML. And today we will discuss about how to add styles from JavaScript. So this is the simple question: how to add styles from the JavaScript. If you want to add styles from the JavaScript, there is a very simple case for you. For example, I want to access the element by ID name, document dot get element by ID name, that is as usual. Then I need to provide the dot property name. So property name something like a color red. I want to give the color red. And if I want to access the font style, that should be something like this. If I want to access the font style, document dot get element by ID and ID name style dot font style. Font capital letter S style. Font style something like italic. I want to see. This is in CSS. How this is in CSS? CSS color colon red. In CSS, this one is font hyphen style colon italic. But coming to the JavaScript, whenever you find the hyphen in CSS property, that hyphen got converting to the camel case letters. So I got my camel case here, font hyphen style converted to font S capital letter S style. Everybody getting understand? Please let me know. Whenever you want to add styles, definitely style will be added. But whenever you find the hyphen in your CSS property, there you need to go with the camel case letters. For example. So how font style is going to be changing? So already written font style. This is going to be converting to the JavaScript font style. And how font weight is going to be changing. Font weight is going to be changing to font weight. how background color is going to be changing to background hyphen color. This is going to be changing to background color. So this is converting to the camel case in JavaScript. But in JavaScript, what we need to do is definitely style dot property name. Style dot property name. Don't forget about this. This is important. Style dot font style is important. This is don't forget. So let me go and do one simple application which is going to be having some ID, and we are going to be providing a lot of properties to change the style dynamically. So let us go and do one simple application through the events. So yesterday we actually have some events like key up, key press. Those events also I will cover. And before that, this is the new file which is going to be applying the styles. So save it as, and this will be the CGG file. In the folder, I'm going to be creating a new folder 28 by 9. Inside the 28 by 9, I want to give the application name. So CSS from js.html. Okay, let me write first H1. H1 I'm taking. This will be the web development. What my requirement is, I want to access the H1. How to access the H1, guys? Document dot get elements by tag name, and the name of the tag will be H1 of 0, and H1 of 0 dot style dot color is equal to something like red. Okay, if I'm not executing the script, what is the output of the H1? So output of the H1 is basically a web development H1 tag, and that's what this was not having any style, but I'm trying to providing the different kind of styles for that. So the first one is document dot get elements by tag name H1 of 0 style dot color red, and one more thing I want to apply dot background color I want to change. Style dot background color is equal to something like a light gray color I want to provide. And I want to do the one more thing. I want to do the text alignment. How to apply text align? Style dot text align center. And the font style I want to give font style. How to give the font style for that? How to give font style? Font style. I should provide something like italic. Font style is italic. This is the way you can able to change your styles and all. Open in default browser. My browser got my styles got applied from JavaScript. Everybody got clear? What I'm doing here, very simple. I want to try to write an event now. That event is mouse over event. Okay, let me try to write a mouse over event on top of this one. This one I'm trying to providing an event dot add event listener. That event is mouse over. And I want to write a function comma function 1. Okay, so let's try to work with the function fun1, which is going to be having something. The background color I want to change when we do the mouse over. The background color I'm changing when we do the mouse over. Background color I want to go for the light green color or gray color. I want to change background when I do mouse over gray color. And when I do mouse out, I need to clear the color. When I do mouse out, I need to clear the color. And mouse out. Now this time this is the mouse out, and this will be the function 2. What is the function 2 now? Whatever the color you got applied, that I'm removing. So try to execute this, guys. We will be having event and this one, both I'm trying to work. So can you see this one? And the gray color I'm removing. At the same time, we should pass the light gray color again. Set. That's it. 1 second, guys. Okay, so this is going to be working fine now. So let me check. Refresh it. When I do mouse over, gray color. When I do mouse out, this is coming back. So this type of things you can do with the changing of CSS using with events. Everybody got to understand what are the different kind of events we so far done? What are the different kind of events we so far done? Events. Please tell me, guys. In yesterday class, I discussed about some events like a click event and DBL click event, DBL click, and one more is mouse over we done, mouse out we done, focus we done, blur we done, and today we will discuss about key events, key up, key press, key down, key up, key press, key down. There are multiple events. I just want to check with you. Okay, so let me try to write a program for the key related events. Key means your keyboard key. Key means keyboard key. I just want to check multiple events with the keyboards. Let me go and try to write a program. Key events dot HTML. So let me work with the multiple key events. For that, I am taking one input, input type text, input type text placeholder, enter your name, enter your name. That's it. What I want to do, I want to write a script for that. Script document dot get elements by tag name. The tag is input dot add event listener. Input of 0, for example, guys. Input of 0 dot add event listener. The listener name is I'm writing key down event, key down, and function is k1. And let me write a function k1, function k1. This particular function, what I want to do is I want to check the when I do key press, I need to work with the console.log key pressed, console.log key pressed, key pressed, or key down. Key down is working. Key down is working. And one more function I want to write, one more event I want to write, that is key up. Key up. When I do the key up, I need to work with one more event called k2, and key up is working. Key up is working, and here till k2. So 1 second. So this is a key up event. Okay, let me execute this one. Let me execute this one. So open in default browser, I will be having key down. But when I do the key down, I check the inspector here. In inspector, you can able to check the event should be fire. So event should be fire. Okay. So key down is working, key up is working. I'm just entering one key, HELLO. HELLO. I actually work with the 5 characters, and 5 into 2, 10 times the log is working. Key down is working, key up is working. Key down is working, key up is working. Each and every time I got a different type of things here. So that is actually working for the key events. there are multiple type of key events which are going to be working with us. Multiple type of key events which are going to be working with us. Okay, so these are the different type of key events. So we'll do one simple program. When I do press the key, I need to transfer my text to the H1. So if you want to pass the text to the H1, first of all, I need to capture the data of the input. Okay, so capture data from input. So if you want to capture data from input, we need to follow the method called value method. In JavaScript, whenever we want to capture data, from input, we use a method called value. Please put in the double quotes. This one is the value method. So I'll tell you how this value is going to be working with us. I'll tell you how this value method is working with us. So in the same program, I'm trying to capture the data from the text box. So for that, I'm taking one H1 here. H1 is going to be press or enter something in text box. Enter something in the text box. This is H1, guys. Okay. So here, what I want to do is, when I do making key down and key up, I want to transfer the data for the H1. So document dot get elements by tag name. The name of the tag is H1 of 0 dot inner HTML is equal to I want to capture the data from input. Take the data from input dot value. Very simple. So for the left variable, right variable is going to be assigning. Right variable is what? Document dot get elements by tag name input of 0 dot value. This is the right assignment. Right value is always assigning to the left. So this value actually picking up from text box. This is picking the value from the text box through the method called value method. And it is going to be adding to the inner HTML of the H1. Very simple thing, simple case. Okay, so how it is going to be working? Let me tell you. So just make it. Let me refresh it and enter something in the text box. So I'm entering something in the text box. What is happening? Okay. So the data is going to be dynamically changing for you when I try to enter something over there. So can you please observe this? By default, you don't have any data in the text box. And one more thing, you have the H1 here. Enter something in the text box. What I'm trying to doing is I'm trying to entering in the text box. Some value I'm entering. So when we do this particular event, the data is going to be dynamically transferring from text box to H1. How that was is that the processor is going to be working on. Inner HTML is going to be filling with your value. Got my point, everyone? Anybody have confusion? Please respond here. How this is working? We are taking the value from the input and we are sending the value to the H1. Everybody got to understand what we are doing now? Is there any questions and queries? Please respond, guys. Manasa. Create a simple calculator with use of input You take one input. So I'm giving the solution for that. I'm taking input. That input need to take the value. That input need to take the value from search. Okay, so input, that input is something like I want to enter something. This is enter first number. Enter first number. One input is enter first number. One more input you take. That will be the enter second number. Enter second number. And create some buttons. Create a buttons like a plus button, minus button, star button, slash button, percentile button. Create a buttons plus, minus, star, slash, percentile. And we need to do some arithmetic operation when we do create an event. Create an event. Create an event for plus. Create an event for minus. Create an event for each and every operator. Create an event for minus. Create an event for star. Create an event for slash. Create an event for double star. So create an event for percentile. And there is a one more operator like a square operator. That square operator will be this one. Square, not square actually, it is opponent. So create an event for that one also. I want to create one more operator for button, event for this one. This is a simple calculator. There are two text boxes. There are two text boxes, and we will be having so many buttons. And take H1 down. H1 tag. H1 tag is the output of your operation. Output for operation. See, whatever the operation you perform, based on your operation, output should be there in the H1. Output there in the H1. Got my point? Anybody having any questions with this assignment? Anybody having any questions with this assignment? Take two text boxes. One H1. Enter first number, enter second number. Enter first number, enter second number. Then after entering the numbers, click on the plus button. And whenever the data is, so here the important note point you have to remember. The note point is very simple note point. After clicking on any operator button, text boxes should be empty. Text boxes should be empty. Text boxes should be empty. Text boxes clean అయిపోవాలి. When you click on the plus button మీద click చేసినప్పుడు text boxes empty అయిపోవాలి. And create a HTML application using with the CSS and JavaScript. HTML ను CSS ను JavaScript ను యూజ్ చేసి ఈ అప్లికేషన్ క్రియేట్ చేయండి. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద వే ఆఫ్ ద అప్లికేషన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు క్రియేట్. మీరు చేయాల్సిన అప్లికేషన్ యొక్క ప్రాసెస్ ఇదన్నమాట. ఒక అప్లికేషన్ క్రియేట్ చేయండి. దట్ అప్లికేషన్ షుడ్ బి హ్యావింగ్ two text boxes and one H1. Enter first number, enter second number, click on add button, click on plus button. When you click plus button, it should be getting the output in H1. At the same time, two text boxes will be empty. First number text box, second number text boxes will be empty అయిపోవాలి. At the same time, completely this will be feel good. మంచి లుక్ ఉండాలి. క్యాలిక్యులేటర్ అనేది మంచి లుక్ పెట్టండి. And you just apply your CSS, apply your HTML, apply your JavaScript. Apply your CSS, apply your HTML, apply your JavaScript. Combination of HTML, CSS and JavaScript, you can create a one simple application with all the topics whatever we done so far. Whatever the topics we done so far, based on that particular topics, you try to create one simple application, a calculator application. So you people try with this. Okay, so later we will go for the next topic. Okay, so guys, we'll take 20 or 20. So again, 3:30, I will start the session. Please again join everyone, 3:30. Session again start at 3:30.